Pandas, my pandas. Power went out. Power went out. That was crazy what just happened to the market. Sorry, pandas. Yeah, I need like backup generators or something, but that was crazy. All my powers went out and everything's got back online. So sorry about that. Not much I can do. Maybe I'll invest in some sort of generator. Who knows? But this gap just got filled. I mean, this was confusing. And then we got two reversal patterns on the same time. And believe it or not, pandas, we could have a downtrend day today now because of this. Very confusing. Very confusing. Could have a strong downtrend now. I mean, we have two reversals, like basically making a lower high double top here, pushing down hard. And that is, you know, strong signs that we probably have reversed here. And yeah, we might have a strong downtrend day today. Actually breaking below yesterday's low. Now looking at the daily chart, we have to put the daily chart in question. I mean, the outside bar reversal here. Absolutely incredible here. Strong push down. And you can't mess with that. You cannot mess with that. I'm liking the action here, and I'm looking for a entry to go short here if I can. Strong bounce off yesterday's low. On the daily, we could make this an outside bar reversal, but I feel like we're gonna have a push down, maybe down to the 20 EMA here. Like, that is unusual here. I'm looking for a two-legged pullback, pandas. I'm looking for a two-legged pullback to go short. Like, this is not something you mess with, right? This is right on the, basically we had an opening reversal. Like, when you look at the 5-minute chart and it looks like this, you're thinking go short. Come back, bounce all the way to 20 EMA though, perfectly. I would like a two-legged pullback off of 20 EMA here, but now that we are having strong bull bars ending near their high, it's actually making me more confused. John Vidal says, I was in that trade down, got $1,000 for my Apex event. Let's go, baby. GT Trader says, you need an APC battery backup. You know what? I may look into that. I may look into that. You know, you have the super strong downtrend, but when you get a bounce like this, now you're thinking reversal. It's very confusing. Big movements right now. Fill that gap and goes way beyond. It makes two legs after filling that gap. Pushes down here. I have no entries, no setups right now. Can't go long or short here because we're above the 20 EMA. I would like to go short here actually. That's my main bias here. I want to go short, but I need the setup. Absolutely incredible. All right, this is a surprise bar. What we call on Al Brooks would say this is a surprise bar. Big bar that goes beyond the price action the last 20 bars. And this is way beyond the last 20 bars. I will be going short here. This is a two-legged pullback. Time this perfectly here. Will be an outside bar reversal, but I'll be interested in it regardless. I think we're bouncing off right at the bottom right there. The signal bar is not that good, but I like the fact that we're making a two-legged pullback. A, B, C. I'm looking for a two-legged pullback now. We're going clearly above the 20 EMA. I don't like that. Attach this to the indicator just in case something happens here. Looking for another push down. See how my order just went up with the indicator? Decent signal now. Getting another strong push up. Looking for a new low. That's what I'm looking for. Break a trend to new low. That's what I'm looking for right now. But this price action is a little tricky. It makes me feel like it bounced off and it's reversing. When you have a surprise bar on the 5-minute that looks like this, you're thinking there'll be a little bit of follow through here. Could be adding to my losses here, but I feel okay taking this trade. Making one push down here. Scalps immediately. Let's go, baby. Scalps immediately, but I didn't want it to marinate. I didn't want that to marinate. I had no idea what was gonna happen right there. But scalps immediately. Let's go, baby. Let's try to let that runner marinate a little bit, but got that bamboo. Making our gains little by little. It's just one scalp, but on stream, on stream positive so far, 1 for 1. I'm still thinking a new low. We're still looking for some sort of new low here. And this is a 2-legged pullback here, and that scalps immediately as well. Absolutely incredible right now. The price action on the overnight session was so slow. But right now on the regular session, this is really fast. A lot of volume right now. Pandas, hope you're doing well. I lost like half my viewers when when I got the power outage, but it's all good, Pandas. Let's go, baby. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. In my opinion, man, when you have a double top like this and 2 reversals, it just feels like it should be a strong downtrend day. But this price action is making it more confusing because this is not what you should see on a strong downtrend. You shouldn't see this much fighting from the bulls. 10K chart is flashing something interesting here. We have a 2-legged pullback, but a B actually triggers down, a reverses back up, makes an outside bar reversal. C. It's actually a 2-legged pullback right now on the 10K chart. Hard to say what's going to happen here. It's a pretty big move so far. Wow. Wow. Big moves. I mean, the power was out and I didn't even see this trade really. But tricky because when you have something like this and you have 4 pushes up and the 5th push up is strong, I mean, you're thinking a new high, right? You're thinking one more high, one more push up before that reversal, but it doesn't give it to you. The price action is a little tricky right now, in my opinion. Like it's favoring definitely the downside right now. Pandas, it's a little tricky right now. The movement is, there's a lot of volume, but it's hard to tell, like, are we in an uptrend or downtrend? Like even with a strong downtrend, right? This is not what you want to see right after, right? You're not thinking, okay, you don't know now if you're in an uptrend or downtrend now. Like you don't know if this is a pullback from this downtrend. It's a little difficult to say, but we do have this. Break a trend to new high, and we could possibly go down here. But we don't have a 2-legged pullback. We don't have a setup. There's no setup for us right now, Pandas. So even though we see this, you know, this break a trend to new high, no setups. We will need one more push up and then reversal here. But notice this, Pandas. We are trying to fight back for that gap, right? Yesterday's close, or yeah, Friday's close, kind of acting as a magnet, came back to it. That's basically where the gap gets filled. But yeah, I mean, some people can say this is head and shoulders. No setups for us though, pandas. We're just sitting on our paws. Hope everyone's doing well. But right now, yep, I'm down about 2,000. Might by the end of the week have to make that up. I think by Wednesday I can get back to 2,000. Might take me 2 days. Depends on how good the swings are, how good the setups are. We got this break of trend. Got that new high right by 1 tick, and now it's reversing. But no setups right now, pandas. Absolutely no setups. Will I go short here? Hard to say. I would need a setup. Vidal says, I told you it's forming head and shoulder. That's true. But most head and shoulders fail, actually. Even though we see head and shoulders, there's no way to really trade this unless you want to take that reversal here, and then you can try to preemptively enter this head and shoulders. But you would have to break, you have to enter right here for the head and shoulders. But otherwise, if you're entering here, it's a guess. Pure guess, in my opinion. It's getting choppy. You got a triple top here. Triple top, but it looks like a cup and handle here. And it looks like it can break up, but okay, does break up. 10K chart now hitting 20 MA, making an actual two-legged pullback here. Pretty good signal bar, maybe good enough to go short, but hard to say. You know, when you have a strong bear bar like this, what you're looking for is follow through. No follow through right now. Right? Big bear bar, big reversal bar, and now we are above the gap. Right? Basically filled that gap, and we kind of broke and had a failed breakdown of the gap, and now we're kind of coming back into the gap. We can have a strong bull trend day today now because of this price action. It's very confusing. But what I'm seeing now is break of trend to new high, and I'm looking for a setup to actually go short sometime soon. I'm seeing a break of trend to new high here. Strong downtrend. Now we have a break of trend to new high. Made that new high. I'll need a setup though. See this break of trend to new high? All it simply is on the 10K chart a two-legged pullback. That's all it is. Right, this two-legged pullback actually ends up making a point. A, B, C. No setups for us yet. Still watching. Maybe with a lower high setup, I'm able to trade this trading range. But I will need a lower high setup. Some sort. As in I need one more push up and then a reversal down. But right now, no setups. Just watching. Sitting on my paws. Pandas my pandas. Hope you guys are doing amazing. We're getting our pullback and we're getting our lower high setup. I may take this lower high setup. Just don't like this right now. I don't like how we're kind of creating this wedge here. This can act as support when you go short here. But this is a lower high setup. Outside bar reversal. I cannot take the outside bar reversals. Even though I like where it is, but outside bar reversal. I'm gonna sit on my paws here. Unfortunately. No setup for me. And that's why I hate outside bar reversals. Look at this. It's just reversing right back up. You can trap to the long side. I'm not interested in going long though. I'm not interested in going long here. This is not a place to go long. $10K chart. I'm going to take this to like a pullback on the 10K chart. Thinking about the 10K to like a pullback. It does trigger. Micro triple top forming here. Micro triple top. Does pop up. Not a place to go long in my opinion. I will go short here. I go short here and swing to the bottom of the trading range. That's what I would do here. The main reason, breaker trend to new high on a strong downtrend. This is a place for the reversal, and we got a trap trade here waiting for us. If it fails like an entry long here, at the top of the trading range, looking to go short. Good signal bar for us in this trade. Pivots here. Reversing immediately on us. Might stop us out. That's the place where I want to go short right there. I want to go short there. I like the setup. Scalps immediately. Let's see if we can get a runner here. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Hopefully our runner can stay alive here. I'm hoping it can stay alive and we can get like this infinite runner today. Maybe measure move of this big move down. That would be beautiful. If we get a measure move, all right, got stopped out. But if we got that measure move, that would be a beautiful trade. Let's go, baby. Got that bamboo. Easy peasy, easy. I'm trading better on stream than off stream. How rare is that? Usually the other way around. 10K actually showing a trap here now. It's under the 20 EMA. I cannot take this trap, and it's very choppy. But that is a trap trade, and you could consider this like a breaker trend to new low. This new low is, right, it itself is a two-legged pullback. And we can have a trap trade, but under the 20 EMA, it's hard to say. A lot of choppiness here. Pushing down again, lower high setup, but failing to reach the bottom of this trading range. Hard to say. It's still kind of confusing. When you have all of these overlapping bars on the 10K chart, it's just hard to say what's going to happen, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 overlapping bars on 10K. So are you an uptrend or downtrend? The bias is actually downtrend, right? Because you typically continue the trend, the previous trend. But hard to say still, in my opinion. I mean, this trap triggers. I mean, traps on a 10K are something that you should always take note of. I might take another trap here. If this triggers up and it makes another trap to the downside, I'll take it. I mean, if you're gonna give me free money, I'll take free money. Makes a micro double top instead of trapping out here. Let's go, baby. Hey, make sure you guys scalp that like button. And also, pandas, for those who are just joining, I'm Buy Buy Money. And I am currently trading risk-free with Apex Funding. And I have a 100% funded account for Apex, $300,000. And I'm trading that currently. Right now, I'm showing just the daily P&L because we're giving members the perk that they can see the account balance, account status, and other goodies like yesterday's or off-stream trades. And so I'm down like 2,000 something. The members know why I'm down $2,000. Yeah, so those are little perks you can have as a panda. And if you want to become a panda, you can just hit that join button. But if you're interested in Apex, then there is a coupon that's going to last till Wednesday. I'm not sure if they're going to have another coupon after this. They were gracious enough to have another coupon like a while back, like for basically this is the same coupon I think that's running from Black Friday, and maybe they might have another one. Who knows? But if you're interested, I'll take advantage of it if I could. You know, start the new year with risk-free trading. You know, the only thing you risk is really the evaluation, and if you fail the evaluation, then you can just reset your account. And the reset, you don't have to pay for the evaluation again. You just pay for the resets. And yeah, it's actually a nice little deal in order to get $300,000 account. Oh, I forgot the countdown. Let me do a countdown. I was gonna do a countdown for when the Apex, I should get my first Apex withdrawal, and the first time I'm eligible is actually this upcoming cycle, which is the end of this month. And so February 1st is actually when I should be able to get my first withdrawal for Apex. That is if I'm above 7,500, I can withdraw. And so hopefully I can you know, my account balance will be enough. Hopefully by then the account balance would be like 15,000. That's what I'm hoping, around 15,000 to 17,000. That's what I would like. I would love to be 20,000, but I'm not sure if I can get to 20,000 by end of this month. But we shall see. I mean, I made 1K or 10K in less than a month last month, and so we shall see. Making that new high now, pushing higher. Very confusing price action, but I mean, if you're looking at micro trend lines, break a trend to new low. Now we're in an uptrend, and now this uptrend, right? If you want, you can say break a trend to new high. Very confusing. Very confusing in my opinion. The trends are very small right now, and it's because we're in trading range. We actually trigger a second entry short here. I'm not looking to go long. I'm not thinking this is going to be a breakout here, but that triggers, it has to fail in order for me to be interested in going short. I would need a lower high setup to think we're coming back to the bottom trading range here. Currently it's just a spike in channel, really. But I think, I don't know, this is confusing. Too many overlapping bars. Not enough like movement, right? This is not enough movement for me. I'm only looking at setups right now, and the setup I see is on the 10K chart, second entry short. Top of a trading range. A, B, C. The 5 minute, what's the 5 minute showing me? 5 minutes showing me nothing really. We're still in this uptrend. In the 5 minute, the first leg of the uptrend. We have a trap here. If this trap fails, I'll be going short. If this trap triggers and fails, I'll be going short here. If this trap triggers and fails, I'm actually going to swing to the bottom trading range. I might change my contract sizes. Nah, actually, I'll keep it at 4. I need a failed trap, though, before anything. Edward says, tough day, up 81 to 8. Green is green. Green is green. What do I say? Green is green. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's not what you want to see. I was going to go short there, but it just reversed immediately. I'm glad I didn't enter. I was reading chat. And I would have gone short right there if I wasn't reading chat. Whoo, good thing I was distracted. Ooh, something's wrong with my price action reading right now. I would have stopped that right there. Interesting. Very confusing. Still confusing in my opinion. We have an L4 setup. I may be interested in shorting this L4. But we could recover this entire downtrend right now. But higher lows, right? Higher lows have been made, higher highs are being made. We do have an L4 setup here. I can only take this L4 if it hits the 240 SMA with a good signal bar. Then I'll be interested in L4, at least for a scalp, but nothing more than that. I'm just a little confused right now. We're making higher highs and higher lows. We're in an uptrend. And we're at the 240 SMA with an L4 setup. Thinking we're choppy. Thinking we can come back down a little bit here. The good signal bar, I'll be interested in going short here actually. But terrible signal bar forming. This creates like a big... Nope. Not interested. I mean, we're thinking we're going up now. Very crazy, right? We had this big drop and now just a reversal, right? I mean, I guess you can consider this break of trend to new low. But man, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Very tough in my opinion. L4 setup here. Strong bullish behavior. You can see that it didn't even get to the bottom of that bar before reversing right away. Pandas, hope you guys are doing amazing. Now we got 3 overlapping bars, so very confusing now. It's right on resistance. It actually breaks down with the this is the signal bar, right? The bar before this, right? This is the entry bar, this is the signal bar. This bar is a terrible signal bar. But we may still get our scalp because of the L4 setup off of resistance. Which is a setup I typically like here. This L5 fails, I'd be interested in going short. But we'll see. Someone in chat makes a good point. We are actually here. We're right at the open. And SamGK says we hit that and tested it. So good observation by SamGK. I was too focused on right here, but we're just coming back to fill this gap on the other side now. We actually don't get the L5 setup that I was looking for. But I am actually tempted to enter short here now. I would like an L5 setup. I would like an L5 setup and I want that L5 to fail. Like I basically want this push up one more time on the 5th trap. And that make less than a point in reverse. I'd actually be interested in going short. It's right on a resistance, and we have a nice setup on a resistance level. That's what you want to see. Increasing your probabilities here, but I need this. There it is. Pops up. It's not the best signal bar to take, but this is where I would like to go short actually. As long as we stay underneath this resistance and we don't make a point here. Right, we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits in a row. And it's a little choppy, but I don't mind going short here. Actually, don't mind going short here, pandas. Main reason being L5 setup off of resistance here. It's L5 fails, right? So you got L4 reverses, and this reverse doesn't even break the previous pivot high. And we have this failure right now. Ooh. Okay, no longer failure, so no longer interested. Now just watching. Confusing, right? You don't want to go long into that resistance area, right? That test of the open. So now we're just watching. All right, we had an L5 earlier today, if you guys remember. This was L5 up here, right? L5, 4 pushes up, right? The 4th reverses, 5th push up, then reverses strongly. Right, 4 pushes up, fails. 5th push up. This might reverse strongly. Right, it'll be a repeat pattern of this one right here, but who knows what happens this time. On-time trading signals. How long did it take Apex to get you funded after you pass? Well, you have to first have the minimum 10 days trading. And after 10 days, if you're ready, it's going to be it'll be within the next day. On the 11th day, you should be able to trade. You should be able to. Man, getting a bunch of advice from chat right now. Beautiful. Yeah, making a downtrend here. Could possibly bounce here. And that L5, now it's reversing. Clear up some noise here. This has been very confusing, this choppiness. But interesting. It's actually a very strong bull trend right now. Small pullback bull trend. And I cannot go short here right now because of the fact that yeah, every single one of these reversals, well, that breaks that. That's L5. If we get a trap trade here, might be interesting going short. Sander Von Minute asks, please explain what you mean by L4, L5. If you go to the frequently asked questions link in the description below, it describes what an L5 or L4 is. And L5 is just a L4, just one more push up. On-time trading signals with the low-key shilling of his, whatever his business is. I'll let this one pass. You had a genuine question, but I'll let this one pass. But dead words with a nice trend line here. Let's get this right. Let's get this accurate. Nice trend line here. Bouncing off the 20 EMA here. Just watching. No setups for us. No setups for us whatsoever. Just watching. We're currently bouncing off of the open here. We broke up above it a little bit, but it's a little confusing. But now we're below the 20 MA. And I think this uptrend is done. I mean, we could have a measured move here. I'm not sure. Let me see. Measure move. Yeah, the measure move is actually right at the exact same spot. This is kind of why that happened right there. Guess if there's a trap trade here, I'll go short, pandas. What can I say? If there's a trap here, I guess I'll take it. A, B, C, trap. A, B, C, fail second entry long. Just waiting, just waiting. No setups whatsoever. Just sitting on our pause. By the way, Panda, if you're wondering what I'm waiting for when I say setup, we're looking for the two-legged pullback. We have no two-legged pullbacks yet. Don't like what I see. I don't like this price action. Like this whole entire section here, did not like that. No setups, nothing confident. Signal bars are terrible. Big wicks up below, above and below the candles. Finally get a push out. Hard to tell that was going to happen because you're in this trading range. Could have came back down, failed breakout. Just hard to say what's going to happen here. Still looks like a spike in channel type sort of pattern here. Seems like every gap is filling though, almost. Sander Von Minute says, when I click on frequently asked questions, it says web. That's weird because it's on YouTube. All right, so something different is happening here, right? We're actually pushing up, made a new high. I mean, no setups. I mean, if I were to go long here, there's no setup here, right? It's the first entry. We can see with a gray 1 here. We need a dark green number to know this is a second entry, but no second entry. I can draw it out, and if I drew it out, it just looked like this. 1 push down. Second entry means 2 pushes down, something like this. You can consider this hidden second entry, right? Because within the bars, it made the movements of a 2-legged pullback, but in terms of counting legs, it's not a technical second entry. But we're in uptrend, and no idea. Just watching. I don't like the price action. It's terrible. Nothing I feel like, yes, I need to go short here. Other than like this short here with a quick scalp. Yeah, nothing else really. Ooh, pandas, my pandas. What we got here? We have a 2-legged pullback on the 5-minute chart. Let's go, baby. 2-legged pullback. We're above the 50% mark of this breakdown. Ah, it could trap here. It could actually trap here off this 2-legged pullback of the 20 MA. The first 2-legged pullback we see. Yeah. Huh. One of the reasons why I also like it is on the 10K chart, right? We have this trend line, and this trend line is hitting this with an L4 setup. Well, not L4. Not an L4 failure, at least. 2-legged pullback to the 20 MA. A, B, C on the 5-minute chart. Now it keeps breaking above. I mean, we're in an uptrend. I mean, undeniably right now on the smaller time frame. The 5-minute also looks like an uptrend. It's just hard to say. But no setups for us regardless. Oliver Kaiser asks, if we're trading on Ninja, will Apex also be charging trades? Apex doesn't really charge for trades. You'll be paying the commissions, the typical commissions, but yeah, you'll just be trading regular. Burnett is glad you're back. Yeah, I had a power outage, and yeah, that's like kind of scary. Like if I was in a trade at that power outage on a huge like the huge rundown, like my account would have been blown. What drawing tool do you use to draw the pullbacks and move them around? That's the pathing tool. You may have to attach it to a hotkey. I'm not sure if you have access to it in the drawing tools menu. Oh, yeah, you do. It's called path. Just watching here, pandas, and got no setups. No setups whatsoever. That measure move was blown, right? So you're thinking actually uptrend right now. I mean, when you look to the left, you mean you typically want to test these breakdown periods and breakdown areas. It's hard to say, man. This price action is just, and there's no entries. So I'm reading this, but I got no entries so far. I was able to make 2 scalps today, but other than that, nothing else really. Big push down out of nowhere. I'm curious to see if we're gonna fill this gap right here. Like if this gap, ooh, strong push down. Very strong push down. Second entry short on the 5-minute just triggered. Terrible signal bar though. Cannot take that on the 5-minute. Cannot take that on the 5-minute. Oh, the 10K actually makes a point here. Very nice. 10K makes a point on the L4 setup off of the trend line. That could be why that spike happened. There's still a gap here. Pandas, I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good either way. I mean, I guess it's an uptrend because it's going upwards, but not in a way that I like. Wayne Bignell asks, why would I open more than one Apex account? Not sure if you answered this. Wife called me away. Well, if you have a trade copier, you can open more than one Apex account and it'll be like you're opening one really big account. So let's say for 300,000, if I have 5 accounts for 300,000, that's actually $1.5 million in funding, and I'll trade it like it's just one account with a trade copier. I'll trade it like it's a small account, and so if I do a 3 contracts, 1 runner type setup, then I'll be trading across 5 accounts, and I'll be 15 scalps, 5 runners. But it will feel like it's just one. It'll just feel like it's like one account, and it won't feel like, because you have so much margins basically. It'll just feel like you're just trading one account, and so that's why it's nice. You just have more funding. That's why you would have more. But with the trade copier, it makes it easy to trade across all of them. I mean, even if you want to be even more risk averse, you can do like 1 contract across 5, right? 5 accounts, and just trade 1 contract, and it's just like you're trading one contract in a $300,000 account, and that's just very crazy good margins to have. Very safe trading. Watching this, I don't have conviction anything here. William asks, what's trade copier? I use the Apex trade copier. By the way, pandas, if you're interested in risk-free trading, again, there's a coupon code that's lasting till Wednesday. At least this one is, and there's a link available for you guys to open an Apex account. The 5-minute actually, right, does make a scalp here. Absolutely incredible on a terrible signal bar like that. We are bouncing off this trend line right now currently. Pretty good trend line. Got no setups though. Still, like I can't go short right here. Break a trend to new high, 2-legged pullback. You're probably thinking you're downtrend now. But gotta wait. You gotta wait for a setup, gotta wait for a trap, gotta wait for something. Just got no setups right now. It's just the name of the game. GT Trader asks, the same guy? Probably not. It might be, but I don't think so. A lot of people ask the same questions, so that's why, like, if it becomes like a question asked often, I'll just make a frequently asked questions. I'll add to my post. Rat Cheeks asks, does each leg on this strat have a min length or retracement before you take a trade? It does not. It does not. Let's go, baby. We got 234 viewers, but only 41 likes. Make sure you scalp that like button, pandas. Ralph Grun says, why not trade 5 contracts in one account? Why trade 1 contract in 5 accounts? I feel like Forrest Gump with that, but I just don't get it. So, obviously, if you trade 5 contracts in 1 account, that's more risk than trading 1 contract on 1 account across 5 accounts. So that means that you just have much bigger drawdown. You have more room for error, essentially. And I'm basically becoming Apex support, and so I may just start pointing to, because I don't want to fill this stream with just answering Apex questions when you guys can just go to the Apex website. But when it comes to like specific things like opening multiple accounts, why would we do that? You know, that's not something Apex would answer. You know, that's something like a trader would be able to answer. But there are certain questions like, you know, what's a trailing drawdown, or, you know, just when can I pull out my money? You know, things like that. You know, it's just, those are all on the Apex website. Those logistical questions are on the Apex website. We have a 2-legged pullback, but I don't know what to make of it, pandas. I mean, I wouldn't go long here. I mean, we bounce off the support here. But actually, we'll go... I don't know if I will go short because we'll be going right into this trend line. So this is a higher low setup in this uptrend. And, I mean, double bottom here. It's hard to say. I don't know. Higher low setup to go long here, maybe. Break a trend to new high. Break below the 20 MA. I'm looking for a 2-legged pullback to go short actually here. I'm looking to go short, and so this second entry long doesn't make sense to me. Ralph Grun says, if you have that 5 contracts in 1 account and market goes down 4 ticks, that is a loss of 20 ticks. That's true. That's true. All right, Ralph Gruns, I think you may have some misconceptions here. I'm looking to go short here, actually, pandas, but that's right into this trend line. I don't like that, but I'm willing to go short here because I think we're in a downtrend now. Bouncing off of that resistance, but also bouncing off the support. It's a little confusing. And it's like kind of going short at the bottom of trading range, but I kind of like this short here. As long as I'm outside bar reversal. Outside bar reversals, I'm skipping it. I'm already a little hesitant about it. Making a doji now. Makes 2 dojis in a row. I don't like that either. 2 dojis in a row. Ooh, broke up a little bit now. Breaking below, making outside bar reversal. Ooh. Want to go short here. I actually feel very tempted to go short here. 2 pushes down, basically. Fails to break above here. I'm going short here. I'm going short here, friends. Going short here, pandas. Oh, almost scalps me out immediately. It might reverse here. It almost scalps me out immediately, but when it does that, it typically fails. Ah, man. That means there are so many buy orders right there. It spikes down, and all the buy orders just reverse this. No! It's unfortunate. I don't know if I want to reverse this trade either. It is like a higher low setup. I was going to sit on my pause. I'm going to take the hit. Man, pandas. That price action. Right when it spiked down, spiked back up. And that was just like telltale sign we're going to reverse here. Right? That means there were so many orders here. It just got eaten up and just like launched the market upwards. Pandas, my pandas. Micro double top now. Just keeping my stop loss where it should be. But it is what it is. If I lose this, I lose it. Didn't like that price action. Coming back down. I almost want to skunk this trade now because of that. Like, it's a gift if it can come back down. Like, I might just skunk it anywhere here just to lower my... so I don't lose as much. But now I'm thinking I have a chance. But this is how the market teases you. It makes you think you have a chance and just takes it away. I'm going to skunk this. I'm skunking it. I didn't like that price action. And even if it came back, I'll make the micro double top. I did not like that price action. I didn't like how it bounced right off. I'm going to just take it out and move on to the next trade. Did not like that. Just skunked it. I skunked it for like one tick. So I actually got made a little money on that. But and I'm glad I did because it's reversing. You think you're going to hold it for that 1 point, but it's reversing again. And you just have to get out on those trades that you think are already broken. But Ralph Gruns, yeah, I want to answer your question, but yeah, like you said, like this is kind of like I don't want to fill it up with answering so many Apex questions, but I will answer your question because maybe a lot of people have the same question, and I'm not sure if YouTube could answer it. Like I'm not sure if if you go to Apex website, you can get a good answer for this question. But why would you open multiple accounts? For me, I will trade one account with 3 scalps and 1 runner. And I feel very comfortable with that with one account because of the margins they give you. Now, if I open 2 accounts, that means I will feel comfortable trading 6 contracts for 1 scalp or for a scalp and 2 contracts for 1 runner. And basically, if you have multiple accounts, right, I would have stopped out right there. So good thing I skunked it. I'm glad I skunked it. Might have just should have reversed it after seeing that, but just sitting on my pause. Didn't like the price action there. I'm fine with just waiting this out a little bit. But because I'm comfortable with 3 contracts, 1 runner on 1 account, like in order for me to get more money, like more money with the same amount of risk, then I have to open multiple accounts to trade that kind of, so instead of making just $150 per scalp, I'll be making $300 per scalp if I had 2 accounts. With the same risk in terms of how I feel with 1 account. Now you could even reduce your risk even more. Like if you just feel comfortable in 1 account trading 2 contracts, then you can trade 2 contracts. But if you multiply that across multiple accounts, then you're just multiplying it by that much more. I hope that makes sense, Ralph Gruns. I know you're a long-term supporter, and you have access to the Discord as well, so you can ask the questions in Discord, and we'll all help you. But I'm not, I don't want to make you feel dumb or something. It's a good question, especially if people don't understand, with the margins and it's just a good question, and it's a question that might not be easily found anywhere else on YouTube. Why would you have multiple accounts? Right, this is completely choppy. Very hard to trade this in my opinion, but we're coming back to this trend line. But notice we're coming back to this trend line without coming up to the trend line here. So we had a strong push up, but it reversed off of this resistance again, coming back down. So essentially, pandas, what we're making is a big triangle. We're making a triangle right now. The triangle looks like this, and we already have the bottom of the triangle here. Alameda said, Lord of the Rings, share the load. Yeah, Sam GK says, but if you blow one account, the risk is you blow all of them. So that's why you trade small. And trade small on multiple accounts, that's better than trading large on one account. Because you have a higher chance to blow one account. But Panda, this is getting absolutely choppy here, and I am not liking this price action, so it is what it is, Pandas. Yeah. Had a couple technical difficulties here, but if you like the stream, make sure you scalp that like button. If you want more information about this setup here, what we're trading, the two-legged pullback, there's there are playlists in the description below. You can check it out. And if you're interested in the two-legged pullback indicator telling you where there are two-legged pullbacks, every single two-legged pullback and trap, you can go to the official website, www.twoleggedpullback.com. Something interesting happens here, Pandas. We have a 5-minute that triggers a second entry short on a lower high setup here on a strong downtrend and a pullback. So this may give us a nice reversal here, but Pandas, we're so choppy, it's just hard to say. We're so choppy, it's just really hard to say what's going to happen here, Pandas. But Pandas, Alamin Assad. Alex says, this is your Apex. Yep, this is my funded account right now, you're seeing. And I'm down 2,000 today, but it's all good, Pandas. We stick to the plan. We might even end green today. Let's go, baby. Hope everyone's doing well. But Pandas, hope all you guys are making money. Hope you guys are trading well. And yeah. Again, Pandas, members only tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to 9:20. They'll have access to my off-stream trades, and also they'll have access to my account statuses, my account overview, and what I'm doing with Apex, and what my future plans are with Apex, and where my account is on Apex. And so if you're interested in that, go ahead and check out. You can become a Panda, and you have access. That's privileged information now for Pandas only, or for members. And yeah, hopefully if you guys are interested in that and how I'm doing in my journey, then you guys can become Pandas. But other than that, whoo, that's a trap right now on the 5-minute. My reversal. Pandas, my Pandas. Alamin Assad. Alamin Assad. Assad. Thanks for becoming a member. Thanks for your support. Do appreciate it. Enjoy your green name. Enjoy your two-legged pullback badge. Enjoy your Panda emoticons. Hey, Pandas, give Alamin Assad a warm welcome here. And enjoy access to the pre-market analysis. The members only pre-market analysis. Pandas. I got broads in Atlanta. Alright, Pandas. That's it for today. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. 9 o'clock for the members and 9:20 for all other viewers. I'll see you guys then. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.